Everybody all together, make some noise!
My name is Jeff Maker. Currently, I'm on tour with a band called All Time Low. I've been using Avolites for 13 years. My first concert experience ever when I was a kid was the Michael Jackson's Bad tour at the Hartford Civic Center at the time. I had box seats. My parents took me to see him, and I have no idea I wanted to do this for a living. And then my parents took me to see Guns N' Roses. Great, and they've just always stuck in my head as something that was so special. And my parents always were about music. My dad always had the latest stereo equipment, the latest music. When albums would come out, I just remember he had like a library of like every CD or every record or any stereo equipment, and he would just be obsessed with music. And I feel like he had a really big role in me getting into the music industry.
Make some noise out there.
My first show I ever lit was for some local bands in Connecticut, and I feel like that's how I got my chops. I had no idea what I was doing. You learn, and I still had no idea this is what I wanted to do. It was more along the lines of helping them. I started doing lighting for a local venue in Boston at the Paradise Rock Club.
Hands in the air, let's go! Someone please pull me out from the shadow of myself.
Two completely different animals when it comes to arenas and festivals. They're headlining, but it's everybody's show, and you want to make sure that every other LD, I feel like, has the opportunity to make sure that they're able to get the show that their artist wants. And I don't like to monopolize a lot of the time at front of house. Whereas the arenas, it's more like it's our show. We'll take the time that we absolutely need. I prefer the arena shows versus festivals. Any inspiration that I get when it comes to designs or certain looks or colors, it's always dependent on the artist and what they want to communicate to their audience and how to help magnify their music. Every artist is different, so I treat every artist as I feel like you should. With All Time Low, though, they give me a pretty decent freedom as far as how I can light them, and they're very open to ideas that I have. But they do also have specific ideas that they want, and I try to do my best to make sure that that's done. If you haven't tried Avolites before, I would suggest getting your hands on it, getting familiar with the software, getting familiar with everything that they have to offer. Enjoy every console, and I've tried every console. I can program every console, and every time I get my hands on a different console, not by choice, I always come back to Avolites. My main console, when the Sapphire Touch came out, I was obsessed with it and how awesome it was, and I recently just purchased my own Sapphire Touch, and I have it here today, so I'm about to go see my baby. I love the console. I've been using it for as long as it's been out. I can't say enough good things about it. The software, the automated faders are great. I've been singing the praises of the setlist feature on there because I use that a lot, especially for All Time Low, and especially when we time code video and everything. And I would highly recommend trying Avolites and using it. I've done time code, video, special effects, pyro, obviously lighting, but it can do everything. It's been a nice journey, and I hope it lasts for as long as it can, you know?
Hands up, put them together.